Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So today we're going to be shifting up gears a little. We're 3 weeks away from the meat birds going to harvest, so we need to get the freezers in here and out of my sister's garage. More specifically, the big one that we have there. We have a small freezer here, but it's not going to hold the amount of birds that we got. So what I'm going to do, right here we have our panel on this front wall right beside the main door. We got two verticals. I'm going to put an outlet on each of those verticals, and I'm going to give it a separate breaker for each of those outlets. The reason I'm doing a separate breaker for each of those is where it's close to the door. If I want to plug a welder in, I don't want to worry about blowing a breaker when I'm doing something electrical, as far as running a welder, grinder, table saw, chop saw, whatever power tool I'm running. If I need to use it up here, I don't want to run the risk of blowing the breaker and losing the freezer. So we're going to have two breakers, two outlets, 20 amps each. Let's get started. I'm going to be using just a standard plastic Carlin box, wet and damp locations, drip proof, and this has tabs to attach it to something. Well, I can't exactly do that because the tabs are too far apart. So I'm going to move some of my crap out of the way. Lost a screw already. Oh, got one in there. I'm just going to go down in the lower corner. Line it up. Back from the store, I wanted to pick up one of these. Right angle elbow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one of these. It's going to come out of the side of the box, and this piece is going to go here. Got a light that just shut off. And this is going to go here with a short piece. So what we're going to do, I'm not going to worry about this one yet. Set that there. Also got another outlet. All right, one of the reasons I set this up this way, I'll turn you on. All of my power comes in from behind here and feeds through this 200 amp main before it's fed into the main bus bars on this box. The reason I did it this way is for times like this. I now have no power anywhere in the garage, so everything in here is off. I could have done this the other way because I got a main breaker on the panel where the power feeds to this. But I figured if I'm working in here on electrical and it's raining out, I don't want to go out, turn the breaker on, come back in, and I want something readily available so that I can shut the power off when I want to get in here. My light turned off. It'll work if I don't break it. I think 3 inches is about all I'll be able to get out of it. Sorry, battery died. But it'll sit in there. It's approximately right. It's going to flex a little when I put it in there. Now, what I didn't do on this one is put in a hold down to keep this pipe from moving because it's clamped pretty solid here and here. But with this one making the 90-degree bend, I'm worried that it could still flex out. So I have a clamp I'm going to put here just below the bend to take up any slack that might be there and help secure this pipe a little bit better. To do that, I need to know right there at that clean spot. That works. screw in that. Alright, I'm hoping I don't have to buy more wire for this. 2 chunks of leftover. That should actually work. Alright. So, we're going to try pushing this through. Normal circumstances, I wouldn't. But, with such a short run, I'm hoping that I can get around that bend. Go. This part should be fairly easy. Done. This is the point of the video where I say, don't try this at home. I am not a professional. I have a lot of years of experience as aviation electronics technician. I know the dangers of electricity very well. I have safety factors in place to protect me. Again, do not try this at home. If you get into your power box and you fry your ass, not my fault. I told you no. Don't do it. Seek professional help if you don't know what you're doing. We'll just leave it at that. Seek professional help. There we go. don't know if you can see it, but right there at the tip of my finger is a gauge of how much you need to strip for this to work correctly. So, just so happens to be about the same length as that. So we go right there, go right there. Yep. All right, let's go right side up. All right. Hot wire. The way I usually remember this, if you look on these, green is always going to be ground. Let's see, are you even in display? Green is always going to be your unshielded ground. There's two different color screws here. I usually go with the silver for the white, the gold for the black. The reason I go silver with white, because they're closer in color than the gold and black is. That's how I remember it. Silver with white. This is an outlet tester. Let me put it up. It's got several different codes on there. So for correct wiring, we should have no light, light, light. So we got the 15. We're good on that one. 2 lights, no red. Yep. 2 lights, no red. All right, we are good to go. So in the next couple days, let me put that back where I'll lose it. In the next couple days, I'll be getting the freezer for my sisters over here. I don't know if I'll move the freezer from inside the house out here yet, but we're definitely going to get the freezer for my sisters, which has last year's deer, some fish from my last trip to Maine, and a couple chickens left from our spring harvest last year. So, oh, I think we got some ground bear in there too. Yum, yum, yum. So we'll be getting that moved over here in the next couple days, probably this weekend, depending on how things go, because tomorrow I'm going to be tied up. I got an appointment down in North Carolina for the VA, so I got to drive 2 hours, I think it is, maybe 3 for this appointment. So pretty much my entire day is going to be shot. But is what it is. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. do that whole button thing, smash the like, hit the whatever thing, and you know, do the thing to help us do the thing to keep us bringing the things to you. All right, bye. I have a tendency of setting stuff right where I won't lose it, and I'll remember it. What's the first thing I do? I forget where I put it and lose it.